Okay. Hey guys. Good morning. It is, we've already had full 10:14. We've had a full day. We've been up since about 7:15. I got up, took a body shower, waited for Autumn to wake up. She did not wake up till 8:08. 8:08. So I mean, which is great on a normal day, but I have, now that Maddie's in swim class, I moved my trainer appointment until 8:45 to 8:45 instead of 9 o'clock, so that I could be at her swim class at 9:30 to 10. So yeah, we had to leave the house by 8:15. We didn't. We left the house about 8:25. So I got here right on time, dropped them all off at Kids Club, worked out with him. I had about 7 minutes before I had to go pick up Maddie from Kids Club to take her to swim class. So I was running on the treadmill. Doesn't even look like I worked out. My shirt's soaked, but like up here is wet. But it doesn't even look like I worked out because I've had 45 minutes to dry off watching her in swim class, which was super cute. This was so much better because the one that I had Emmy in was for, I think I mentioned this was for school age kids. So you had to be 6 to get lessons on your own. Prior to being 6, you, if you were, I think they start at 3 to 5 years old, a parent has to be in the pool with you. That's too much work. First off, who's gonna watch my other kids while I'm in the pool? And it was too much to try and get Andres there at the same time as me or him. It just was too much when we did it before, because she was in swim class before. We ended up missing most of the classes. And I really like the school age swim lessons because Emmy learned in pretty much one summer, but then by that second summer, like she started it the summer she was 6. Yeah, she started the summer she was in 6. She pretty much learned that summer and fall how to swim, like basic life-saving techniques, you know, like if she fell in, she could save herself and she could keep herself afloat and things like that. And then the next summer she learned how to swim. So I did like that, but I wanted to start Maddie a little sooner because I wish we had started Emmy a little sooner. And so YMCA doesn't make you get in the pool, which is great, but I didn't bring my camera, so I didn't get to show you guys. But yeah, they have them like no floaty, goggles, that's it, jump in. And they have, their pools are a lot more shallow. It goes, one pool goes from 2 to 4 feet. The other pool goes from 4 to 6, I believe. So it's for bigger kids and adults. But the swimming, the learning pool is from, or at least for her age group, is from 2 to 4 feet. So she did very well. I mean, it was, did you have fun, Mama? She said, I really like it. I can't wait to come back tomorrow. So what I did was I pulled her from Kids Club. Are y'all buckled? Okay. I pulled her from buckled, I know. She's not buckled. Pulled her from Kids Club. I left Autumn and Emmy. Although Emmy, her Kids Club is right next to the pool, so I probably could have pulled her and it would have been fine. But I left Autumn in Kids Club, pulled Maddie from Kids Club, took her swimming, got her dressed, and we were out under 2 hours, which is awesome. And so then days, the reason I really like the YMCA as well, because on days when, like today, we'll be back tonight, although Andres will be off by the time we come back tonight to try out for her swim class, but, or her swim team. But tomorrow, Maddie has dance class at 4. So they let you have 2 hours in the morning and 2 hours in the evening for Kids Club, which is amazing. So anyway, now we're going to head home and actually get breakfast because they just had like a granola bar on the way out. I didn't have anything for breakfast. Shame. I usually try and eat a little something, and today was a hard workout. It was 36 minutes total with my running on the treadmill, and I burned 420 calories. That's a lot for 36 minutes for me because he had me like pushing sleds with weights on it and doing all kinds of like jumps and different things. And so I'm surprised because typically in an hour I burn 900 to 1,000 at Zumba. So 420 for a trainer session is pretty intense. So we're gonna go home, have some breakfast, thinking about our day. We got home just in time, and unfortunately we haven't been able to play outside in a while because I actually don't know. I guess you can kind of see it. It's been raining like every single day. It's been raining. I know, and we don't have grass back there, just weeds, and so it gets muddy, and it takes days for it to not be muddy, and every day it just keeps raining even more, so it's like blah blah. And that poor table has got caught in the rain for like a week now. I keep forgetting to bring it in. It's probably ruined. That stinks. You're such a show off, you know that? Leave him alone. Leave him alone. Go walk to the playroom so mommy can see your feet. Go walk to the playroom. Come on, Adam. Go with Sissy. Come on. Walk. Go with Sissy. Come here, Mama.
Go to Mommy. Go to Mommy.
Okay, so we're leaving YMCA again. I feel like we live here. We will live here. Emmy got to try out for the shark swim team. This is not going to work. Okay. There's a truck parked directly behind me, and he's very far out. It's days like this where I miss my Cadillac, where it had sensors in the front and told me if I was going to hit something. This car has sensors when you're backing up, but not when you're going forward. So anyway, she tried out. I'm thinking she's gonna make the team. The coach is having us come back Wednesday. You get a free like trial practice, which is really cool. So we're gonna come back on Wednesday, and she actually gets to do the entire practice with them, which is an hour. The thing that he said was that he wasn't super sure on the confidence of her freestyle, but I think it's just because she's not that used to freestyling. Like I thought she was going to struggle in the treading water part. That wasn't an issue. She did the whole, I don't know if it's an Olympic sized pool. I think it is. I think it's 100 meters. But anyway, she did the entire thing, like no issues there. So I was really proud of her. I was like smiling ear to ear when she was doing it. I was super excited for her. She did great, but her freestyle, when he was like, okay, go ahead and freestyle, he had to show her halfway through how to do it. And I think it's just because she didn't continue on to like all the strokes when we were in swim lessons last summer. And so he said it was really up to me. He said, I think maybe she'll struggle for the first couple of classes just because it's a lot of freestyle, and he's not sure if her endurance will be there or not. So he gave me a couple of options. He said, I want you to come back on Wednesday so she can do a practice, see if the endurance is there, if this is something she even wants to do, because those kids look like they were working hard, and it was for an entire hour. And he said, if she does good in practice on Wednesday, then she's on the team. That's fine. That he was confident in her ability to learn how to do everything. He just didn't know if it would be something she would want to do, considering how much work it is, and if she gets tired and stuff. But we're gonna do that. And the other option was to put her in a level 5 or level 6 swim class. The level 6 is the highest, and it pretty much works on breathing techniques and different strokes, which is essentially what swim team does, but they want you to have that foundation when you come to swim team. So yeah, he was like, come back Wednesday, and he was super nice. Just give it a try, see if it's something she likes, and then if you're okay with it and she's okay with it, I think she'll be fine. I was like, okay, so we'll be back Wednesday. That's what she wants to try.
I really do.
And then I actually was very excited because for a long time they did not have a dance class at this YMCA for her age group. it was just Maddie's class, which is tiny dancers from 3 to 5, and like from ages 3 to 5. And then they had a hip hop class for 11 to 16-year-olds. So they actually made a hip hop class for 6 to 10-year-olds, but it's only one day a week, Friday at 2 p.m. So I'm like, dang it, man, I can't do Fridays. Like, I work mostly every week I work on a Friday. Like this week I'm scheduled Friday, next week I'm scheduled Friday, the following week I'm scheduled Sunday. But I hate to sign her up to only be able to go like once a week, and I really can't do any other days because most of the time Andres can work his schedule around being off on a Friday. But I was so disappointed. I'm like, really? Ugh. So maybe when school starts, because Maddie was in dance class last year as well, so maybe once school starts they'll have it. She was in it in the fall into winter, so maybe they'll have it at a different time after school. That's what I'm hoping, because that would be really cool as well. And then they did open up the soccer, not the team, but the I forget what they call them. They do have basketball and volleyball, and I think soccer, or something like sports for the bigger kids, but for the little kids, sports clinics is what they call them. And it's just pretty much like teaching them the foundations. So Maddie's been wanting to play soccer again, and I just don't know if she really wants to like commit to the outside soccer. So I'm gonna see if that's something she wants to do once she's out of swim lessons for the summer. So yeah, so far YMCA has been really good to us, and it's super convenient because like right now on, you know, normally on Mondays and Wednesdays, if she does get to join the shark swim team, Mondays and Wednesdays the class is from 6:30 to 7:30, so we can eat dinner, come, and Maddie and Autumn can play while Emmy is doing swim team. And if she's comfortable enough with the coaches and everything, that's an entire hour I could work out if I didn't get to work out during the day. So far so good. Now we're gonna go home at 7:30, and Andres was making dinner. We just had to kind of get up and run to make sure we made it to the evaluation. So now we're headed back home. Today has been half productive, half lazy. What can I say?
Good night, see you tomorrow. Good night, see you tomorrow. And Autumn. Good night, see you tomorrow. Boop.
Starting to put stuff away here. Clearly my bed didn't get made this morning. I left way too early, and it was like lowest on my list, whatever. He was low man on the totem pole, the bed was. So I'm about to put some stuff away. I have some stuff to add to my like summer / fall. Well, no, I guess it's mostly summer. I have 2 fall shirts that I'll probably hold until fall, but I have some more dresses that I found on clearance at Target that I bought in a smaller size for our Dominican Republic trip, so I'm really excited. But I thought I would share with you guys the uniforms that I ended up picking up. So if you watched yesterday's vlog, the uniforms that are this one that I found that was on clearance for $4.48. Apparently the SKU was not identical, even though to me it looked identical. This clearance was for this number right here, which is this one, and the new one is a different number. Let me see if I can show you. This is how they explained it to me. I don't know. This number right here is different. Even though the actual product is the same, the product number is the same, whatever this one is right here is different, and the original price is different. This was originally $14.99 and that one is $12.99. And how they explained it to me was this one was last year's model. I don't know, because when you hold them up, they literally are the exact same pant. I mean, every little detail is the exact same. Even the 8s, like they wouldn't even honor the 8s. So I ended up, because initially the lady said, oh, it's because they're different sizes. I said no, because there was a size 10, but it was a husky. I showed you guys that, and the thigh was way too big. Like that would have never fit her, so I ended up putting it back. There was also a size 14, which again was not going to fit her. So I figured if I could get one on clearance, I got her the size 8, which fit her right now. So she probably doesn't have too much room to spare. So I wanted to size up anyway, but I couldn't pass up the $4.50 deal. $4.48. I mean, that's just amazing. So actually, I may stop if I'm in areas where Targets are. I may stop and check out the clearance, and if I can find more, I'm gonna take these back. They were still a great deal, don't get me wrong. I ended up getting 1, 2, 3 pants in size 10. They're normally $12.99. They were on sale for $10. So that was 30 bucks right there. You really cannot beat that. And then I got the one size 8. And the sizing on the 8 and 10 is like maybe an inch difference. So the 10 will, the waist will probably be a little bit big, but they have these cinchers. So I would rather have them big and have them last her longer than small and have to rebuy them, you know? So we sized up on her skirt as well. That way she could wear it the whole school year. So I ended up spending $34.50 on her pants, which are, that, I mean, that's literally not bad. That was almost one of her shirts. Her shirts were $24 a piece that I had to get from the uniform store, so this is not bad. I wish she went to, or she was going to a school that had uniforms where you just had to buy a certain colored polo, because they had polos for $5. Like, you cannot beat that at all. Cannot. But unfortunately, the school she's going to, you have to buy this shirt from the uniform store. So that's okay. I feel like I'm pretty well prepared. And now that I have everything, the only thing I still need to buy her is socks and shoes. And she's done. Emmy's done. So I'm pretty excited. But shorts, I went ahead and got her. So I got her 4 pairs of pants and 3, I thought I got her 4, but I guess 3 pairs of shorts. I could have sworn I got her 4. Oh, there's clearly only 3 here. Huh. I wonder if one's in a different bag. I thought I got her 4. But anyway, I mainly did this because when it gets cold here, she'll be wearing pants for the most part. Shorts will be like the rest of August, all of September, most of October, but probably by November it'll start to get chilly enough to wear pants, but then she'll be back in shorts by March. So yeah, I probably should have got her 5 pairs of pants so that they last the entire school year, but whatever. Anyway, the shorts were $11.99 and they were on sale for $10, and then there is a Cartwheel app for 15% off. So I paid $8.50 per pair of shorts, which is pretty good. So for these I spent $25.50. So, you know, around $60 for the pants and the shorts, which, like I said, is not bad. I spent $2.50 on her cardigan, her skirt, and 5 shirts. So I'm at $310, and the only thing I need to buy, like I said, is socks. She has new underwear and things like that. I probably will get her like some camisoles. If you have girls that are starting to wear camisoles to, you know, cover up anything that they're feeling uncomfortable, let me know in the comments below. I know my best friend Bia, I think she gets her daughter's from Justice, but she's bigger, she's in a bigger size than Emmy. So if you have a child that wears kind of similar in size, is the Cat and Jack brand. Cool. Oh, and another thing about this, I'm going to save the receipt. These are guaranteed for a year. So if they get any rips or tears or anything in them, you can go return them and exchange them. But I'm curious where you guys get little girl tank tops or like camisoles, not necessarily the bralettes, but like camisoles. I've never had to buy them before, so I'm curious where the best ones are from. So for her shorts, I got 2 size 10s and 1 size 8, I believe. Yeah, a size 8 so she could wear right now, and then 2 size 10s to grow into, because the 10s, like I said, she'll be wearing them right now, and then she'll skip like 3 months, and then she'll wear them again. So I'm hoping these will be okay towards the end of the school year. Oh, I know why I didn't get her a 4th one, because we bought a used pair from the resale the day that I went to the uniform showing. I don't know if you guys remember that, or the uniform reveal or whatever, they had used uniforms there, and pretty much by the time I got there everything was gone, but we did find one pair of Old Navy shorts for like $2 and that were brand new. They still had tags on them, so or they were like brand new. I picked up that. Yeah, so she has 4 pairs of shorts. So anyway, that's what I got. Not bad, $310. Her school supplies were a little bit more expensive, so I mean, this is definitely manageable. I'm so appreciative to all of you guys that told me about these sales, because I probably would have waited to get the uniform pants until August, and I probably would have missed all the good sales. So thank you guys so much. We just got done catching up on some shows. We've actually been contemplating getting rid of cable. If you guys, just mostly because our contract is up and the company that we have hasn't been very forthcoming, is that the word? Look, I don't know. They keep every, like, I feel like every 6 months or so, we'll get into not a contract, but a like promotional deal, and then without warning they just suspend it, and all of a sudden the bill's like super expensive and it takes a month or 2 to fix it, and then same thing. So it's almost like you're not even saving, because it's just that cycle keeps going and the bill almost doubles after the promotion ends. So yeah, I've kind of been considering it for a while. We were in a contract for a little while, and then now we've been out of it, and I just have still kind of same thing, been like, oh, I don't know. Should we keep it? Should we not? So if any of you guys out there do not have cable, let me know in the comments below. I'm curious to know whether you regret it. I've actually never met somebody that's regret getting rid of cable. I mean, we have Netflix. We don't have Hulu, but we do have Netflix. We have Amazon Prime, and we could easily get Hulu. I mean, keeping the internet. I don't know. I'm just curious. The things that I would probably miss the most are like all my MTV shows, but I don't know if Hulu plays MTV. I'd have to look at that. If they don't, I could probably get it off the app or something. But let me know. I'm curious. So 90 Day Fiancé is back. You guys know we were excited. I actually saw it on Twitter randomly. They said something about Pedro, and so I was like, is 90 Day Fiancé back? Sure enough, there was a 3-hour special, and I cannot believe what happened. Seriously, like, who gets into an altercation like that? If you haven't watched it, you need to watch it. But it's back. I'm super excited. I don't know that it's 90 Day Fiancé, like the actual new people, but I think they're doing some specials in between. So we watched that. We watched Total Bellas, and now it's after midnight. So I know today's vlog was super short. I've been trying to mix it up with part short, part long, just because some of them, when they're long, they get super long. So hopefully you guys have been enjoying that. I'm going to hit the sack. I have an early day tomorrow, and Anderson will be over here at some point as well. So I'm going to go to bed. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today. We'll see you tomorrow.